Hi, today I'm going to show you how to make a DIY Forky from Toy Story 4. He is a really cute character, and you can make him yourself with things that you might already have at home. I made one that looks like Forky, and one that I created using different colors, and I made it a girl. So you can do it either way, but today I'm just going to show you how to make Forky that looks like Forky from the movie. So all you need is a spork, thick popsicle stick, a red pipe cleaner, scissors, a hot glue gun, a medium-sized eyeball and a small eyeball, red and blue Play-Doh, and some clay. You probably should use air dry clay because you don't want to put your Forky in the oven, but I guess you could make the bottom if you don't have air dry clay, and then you could just glue on the legs. But I'll show you how to do it with air dry clay. So first you need to take your spork and flip it around so that the curved part is facing you. So first we're going to take our eyeballs and we're going to put Forky's eyes on first. So you need to take your hot glue gun and put a little bit of glue onto each eye and then glue it on. So it doesn't really matter what side, so just put the big one. I'm putting the big one on the left side, and then the little one on the right side. And you don't want to make them super far away from each other, but you don't want to make them super close. So about right here, this far apart is pretty good. You can also use other glue, but I'm using hot glue since it's quick and easy to use. So next we're going to put his arms on. So you need to kind of find the middle of your pipe cleaner and put that right here. Then you're going to fold one side over and turn it around until it's wrapped around. Then you're going to do the same thing on the other side so that you have some arms. But he doesn't have any hands. So his hands have like 3 little loops. So fold your pipe cleaner into one loop like this. So basically fold it in half. And then fold it back up to make it how long you want your fingers to be. And then fold it down. And then back up. And then I don't really have enough room to make another one, so I'm going to have to go back over here and then just fold another finger. Okay, and then get the end of your pipe cleaner and twist it around the arm so that you make the hand for it. Whoopsies, my arm slid off. Like that. So now I have one arm on Forky, or one hand, and then you just want to do the exact same thing on the other side. So just fold 3 loops and then connect it. It's kind of hard to make Forky's hands, and I need to unwrap this one because I don't have enough arm. So there you go. And if you want your arms to be extra secure on here and not be able to move around at all, you could hot glue them on, but I think it's okay if I don't. For the face, you just need a little bit of blue Play-Doh. So I'm going to take this much Play-Doh, and you want to roll it out until it's kind of thin, but not too thin. So probably like this thin is pretty good. And then you want to connect both of the ends to make a circle. And then you can make whatever facial expression you want, but I think I want to make just a smiling, happy face. So I'm just going to curve it a little bit upwards to make the smile. And then I'm going to put it on his face. But it's not going to stick, so once it dries, you can just hot glue it onto there. Mine's not really sticking onto the face, so I'm just going to take it off and let it dry there. And when it's dry, you can hot glue it on. You're also going to have to do that for his eyebrow. So, for his eyebrow, you just want to take a little bit of red Play-Doh this time, and you want to roll it out about as thin as we did for the mouth. So, and it's okay if your Forky doesn't look perfect, because it's supposed to look like Bonnie, who's a kindergartner. It's supposed to look like a kindergartner made it. So, I'm just going to trim the edges to make it the right size. And I think that looks good. So this is his unibrow, and it's not going to stick either. So you just need to let that dry, and then it'll stick later, and then you can hot glue it. So next we are going to do the clay on to connect his legs. So first we're going to take the thick popsicle stick, and I'm just going to break it in half. You might want help from a parent to do this. Or you could use a sharp knife to cut it, but then I'm just going to cut it down with my scissors to make the feet. And it's okay if your edge is a little bit sharp. You're not going to be touching there. It's going to be inside of the clay. So there are your two legs. They need to be about the same size, but they don't have to be exactly the same size because they're just going to be inside the clay. So next you need your air dry clay, or if you don't have air dry clay, you can just make the clay part and then bake it and then hot glue the popsicle sticks on. So I'm just going to take a bunch of clay out of this. You don't really need a ton, but you need like kind of a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this and shape it into a kind of mountain shape, like a little tiny mountain. You just want to shape it, and then once you have the shape that you like, and this does not have to be perfect, you can just do whatever you want. You can stick the legs into it. Like this. And I kind of have to reshape this, but then you have the legs and the clay part of your Forky. And then you just need to stick your Forky into the middle of that clay, and then you just need to let the clay sit until it dries. I forgot to say that you also need colored pencils or markers. I used markers on this one because we're going to be drawing the logo, the rainbow sticker that Bonnie put on Forky. So just take your colors and draw a rainbow. You want Forky to be facing away from you when you do it, and it doesn't really matter what leg you do it on. So you can just do red, and then orange, and then yellow, and then green, and then blue, and I don't really have much space for purple. So then you are done with your Forky. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Have fun making your Forky.